Part 2, My Immortal, for Aurora, technically the internet, but mostly for Aurora. Just give me a second. I'm a little... Chapter 4, Author's Note. I said stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Enony, not Mary Sue, okay? Draco is so in love with her that he's acting different. They knew each other before, okay? The exes. Draco, I shouted. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell, I asked angrily. Ebony, he asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing color contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness. And then suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. And then suddenly just as I Draco kissed me passionately. Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out keenly against the tree. He took off my top and I took off his clothes. I even took off my bra. Then he put his thingy into my you-know-what and we did it for the first time. Oh, 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 I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere and my pale body became all warm. And then What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was... Dumbledore! Chapter 5. Author's Note. Stop flaming. If ooflam, it mens are a prep and a poser. The only reason Dumbledore swore is cause he had a headache, okay, and on top of that he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good revows. Dumbledore made and Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily. You ludicrous fools, but like... ludicrous. He shouted. I started to cry tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled in a furious voice. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asked Professor McGonagall. How dare you? Demanded Professor Snape. And then Draco shrieked, Because I love her! Everyone was quiet. It was because a grown man shrieked. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, Fine, very well, you may go up to your room. Draco and I went upstairs while the teacher glared at us. Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yeah, I guess I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress with red lace all around and black high heels. When I came out, Draco was standing in front of the bathroom, and he started to sing, I Just Want to Live by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight and he reluctantly went back into his room. Chapter 6. Author's Note. Shit up preps ock. P.S. I will not update up till you give me good revows. The next day, I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end and a matching top with red skulls all over and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair with purple. In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk. And a glass of red blood. There's a lot of blood. Suddenly someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled over my top. You shouldn't be having so much blood. It's around the house. Bastard! I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up, because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair and red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner he was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses just like Draco's, and there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had a manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him, and kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's alright. What's your name, I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me Vampire these days, he grumbled. Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah, I roared. We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me when I went away with him. Chapter 7. Bring Me to Life. Number 2. Author's note. Well, okay, you guys. I'm only reading this because I got 5 God reviews. And BTW, I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 God bonds. Stow flaming oral report, ooh. Enony isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect, she's a satanist. And she has problems, she's depressed, for God's sake. Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red satin Satanist sings on my nails and red nail polish. Author's note. See, does that sound like a Mary Sue to you? I waved to Vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door. Then we started Frenching passively, and we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took off my top. Then I took off my black leather bra and he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked, and then he put his boy's thingy in mine and we had sex. See? Is that stupid? Oh, Draco! Draco! I screamed while getting an orgasm, and all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I had never seen before on Draco's arm. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it in bloody Gothic writing were the words, Vampire! I was so angry. You bastard, I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed. No, but you don't understand, Draco pleaded, but I knew too much. No, you fucking idiot, I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyway. I put on my clothes all huffily and then stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care. I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom and he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire Potter, you motherfucker, I yelled. Part 3 next time.